Okay, I'm waiting for the stream key. Here we go. Hi everyone, I'm jumping on just a couple minutes early just to test everything. So what I want to talk about today is actually something that I've had my eye on for quite a while. Since I live by myself, I don't have a cameraman, and even for those of you who have people in your household, I doubt they enjoy following you around with a camera when you're doing your cooking videos, unboxing videos, any type of DIY tutorials, even makeup tutorials. So I was really intrigued by a product called Pivo, which you can see, oops, right there. I put the package right there so that you could see it. But let me kind of highlight before I get to the unboxing this movie demo to kind of demonstrate the whole idea of what this is supposed to do. It's supposed to stabilize and hold your smartphone, and when you have it in a certain mode, it will actually follow you around like 360 degrees, which I think is ideal. I have a little kitchen with a center island, and I'm thinking how awesome this could be to have in the center island and do cooking video tutorials. So let me play this video for you again. And just let you know, I did buy this obviously here on Amazon, and really excited to try it. I've actually had it home now for about 2 weeks and just have been super busy and haven't had a chance to do the unboxing video. So I'm excited to do that now because I actually want to do a cooking video tonight. So here is the Pivo box. So they have a great Instagram account too, I have to say. I love seeing some of the kind of higher tech stuff that people have done with this. They share their video examples, but I'm not that high tech. I just want to have, like they say, a cameraman. It's like having a cameraman in your pocket, and I think it's pretty cool. And even though I use tripods for my videos, I have to shift them or move them if I'm in a space like this, which is in my studio / dining room space, and it gets old real fast. So it's nice to have hands free, hopefully, and see how this goes. So this is the Pivo box. It looks like I can slide it out. Okay, now the products are linked below in the carousel or off to the side, however you're watching. Oh good, hi Faith. I got the Silver Pro edition. It was a really good value. Okay, this is cool. Let me see all these things. There was a coupon for extra off. Okay, so this looks like it's the smart mount, apparently. So this is how you will mount your phone, I guess. And also I wanted something that included the case. Now I know I could have spent less by not getting the case, but you know, I've done that kind of thing before with electronics item, and I've always regretted it because I never find a case that holds it well. So one thing I will say is it's a very compact size, as you can see, and also it's obviously molded in there. So right there, you know that this is worth it, I think, already. Because that way it stays safe. It's definitely a considered purchase. So I want to keep it in excellent condition. All right, so I'm guessing that this is the actual Pivo, or the unit. I can tell that it is because it can turn. Here is where you will charge. I'm thinking that this is probably the power on, power off button. It also, let me set these up here so that you can keep it in the shot and see. Looks like it comes with the remote, which I didn't even realize, even though I know that that's in one of the pictures, which I'll show you. So that's funny. Okay, so that's another look at what it's supposed to do. And then these are all the items I believe that I got in the kit that I ordered. So there is a Pivo Red and a Pivo Silver. And apparently the silver is 2 times faster than the Pivo Red. So as far as taking shots and recording, it records faster. So it wasn't that much more to get the Pivo Silver, so I actually went ahead and did that. But again, having not tried it yet, sorry, I'm just gonna pull my phone up. Having not tried it yet, I have no idea if it's gonna make a huge difference. So this is the instruction manual. Okay, so far we've got this. Oh, and it looks like you can mount this too, which is great. So they do offer a Pivo stand, but I will tell you, since I have this sitting here, I actually have several tripods, and it looks like, again, I've never done an unboxing before, so this is kind of fun. It looks like this should fit on my existing tripod. So I would imagine that it does. Let's give this a whirl. So I don't know, has anybody else, you just have to screw this in. Has anybody else tried the Pivo, or have you heard about it and been interested in it? I'm gonna move the empty box out of the way now that we've got this going. So this is the actual Pivo. Here is the charging adapter right here. I'm not sure how long it has to charge for. And now I'm going to open this package, which this is called the Smart Mount. And so I would imagine that that is going to attach to this piece here. I have an iPhone 11. I would imagine, once again, that they accommodate to fit all different smartphones. So let's check. All right, here this is. So yeah, let's see. And I know just from experience, from trying different tripods and tripod accessories for your smartphones, you typically cannot leave your phone case on. They're too bulky. So I would absolutely imagine that this is the same thing. I will say that I like the structure of this. You can tell that it's metal. It's really made well. So now that I have that out of the case, I want to just kind of get an idea of how this works. So it goes through the smartphone holder. It says that this is, let's see, number 2. Let me turn, actually I can turn it. This will light up and be, let's see if it's actually charged at all. Sometimes you know how these, oh, there you go. How sometimes when they're shipped, even with iPhones and other things like that, that they come to you and they already have a little bit of a charge. So you can see that there is an LED light right there. This is, oh, and it says it has extendable legs, but I think I screwed that on there. So, but I can see that. Oh my gosh, this is cool. Hang on, y'all. So I didn't even realize this. Obviously, I went straight for my tripod, but apparently it has these extendable legs, and I'm not really sure why. I would imagine that maybe that's just for stability. Okay, are we seeing this? So that might be for stability. I'm still reading and learning, so I do not know. But I am excited to give this a try. Okay. This also tightens and loosens up here. There's a knob right here on the side, and that way you can securely put your smartphone. It also has like bumper guards, so it's not going to scratch, which is nice. And then let's see. Oh, yeah, so your remote control, you can pair it with Bluetooth, which obviously I will do at some point. There's also a Pivo app, so I'm going to need to download that. You need to create a Pivo account, sign up. Apparently it's easy. Pair it with your phone, and then you should be able to position your phone. Let me see how this all works. Let's go and find the Pivo app. Okay, and hopefully this is easy to do. And then I'll pair it up, and I'm super excited to get this going because it is difficult. Okay, so I just went on my phone, my smartphone, went to the app store, put in Pivo, and it came right up. And it has, I will say, 5-star reviews, so that's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to confirm that, and hopefully the sign up process is easy. But anyway, so I've linked all the items to this video, and I'm hoping that, you know, if this works out well, you guys also give it a try, because it will be nice to be able to do some things, different types of videos where I don't have to constantly maneuver and have 4 or 5 different tripods around my house, and this is going to apparently just spin and follow me around. Okay, so there is a sign up process, so I'll put in my information. You have to add your email, create a password. So we'll do that. Actually, I jumped ahead. I have to start by filling out all of the other stuff. First name, last name, then email. Now we're cooking with gas. But for me, I do mainly like DIY stuff around my house, outside even, and definitely in the kitchen. So I love the idea of being able to move around my kitchen and have this unit that's supposed to follow me around, which I think is cool. So it says my account is registered. So here we go. I'm gonna sign in to continue, and hopefully it guides me on what to do. But so far there was like zero assembly, as you could see, which I think is good, because that's the kind of stuff that just irritates me. Is if there's major assembly, I don't want to have to deal with it. All right, so it says my account is verified. Perfect. So we like that. And hi Patty, please confirm your, there we go, account verified. This is what the app looks like. Oh, I already showed you that. Would like to use Bluetooth. We use Bluetooth to connect your Pivo, and I'm going to say okay. So hold the button to turn on. Pivo would like to access your camera. Yes. Pivo would like to access speak recognition. Why not? While we're here. Pivo would like to access your photos. Sure, not a problem. And access the microphone. So it just walked me through and guided me through the steps on what to do. And then it says hold the button to turn on, which I will do that again. Connect to Pivo. Searching devices. Ooh, you guys, it started to move. That's really cool. Swipe right to access the modes menu. Choose from capture, live, or 9 quick create modes. So it's just guiding me through what this does. Swipe left to bring up mode settings, adjust the controls, tap the icons. Okay, so then there's also, as I mentioned, there is this remote control. So it says hold the left or right arrow button on the remote control to make the Pivo rotate. All right, I'm gonna move so that you can see the white background, and I'm gonna hit this. And actually, I hope this is on. You guys, it's moving. Can you see it? That is so cool. Wow. All right, I don't know if you can see that it is moving, but as I'm holding the remote control, let me see if I can put my phone in and do this. I'm kind of nervous. Should I put it in this maybe? Let me see. Let me see. I feel like I want to use this one instead. Until I get used to it, I'd rather have it on something that to me seems... All right, so I put it in the stand that it came with, and it appears as though this is interchangeable. Yes, it is. Sometimes I don't read through all the instructions, everybody. Am I alone in that? Okay, so let's twist this. All right, here we are. So I'm gonna say got it. Allow Pivo to use your location, sure. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, by the way. Choose 2 types of tracking. What type of tracking do I want to use even? I am not even sure. Face tracking, okay. It will allow you, there's a smart capture feature. There's all sorts of stuff, and it says I'm already in video mode. And what's really cool is it's actually highlighting my face. So this is going to be really cool. You can see my studio lights. I'm kind of into this. I think this is going to be great. I cannot wait to give it a try. Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty awesome. Oops, did I leave my live stream? So apparently somebody's asking if it can be used for live streaming, and I am going to find that out. By the way, so there we are. We're now back on Amazon Creator. This was the part that I knew might be difficult with demoing this for for Amazon Live, was to actually go through a full demo with it because I need my phone, and I only have one phone, people. So my smartphone is paired. I've positioned it. Now apparently you can use, the stationary stand or this one, which I can probably rotate because there is a dial back here. So if you wanted to turn it to the side and make it horizontal, you could do that. So let's see, pairing the remote, that's already paired because you can see that it moves. Let's do it again so that you can see. That is cool already. I like it. Nice. Let me turn it to you guys so you can see. All right. So it says, with your remote, you have control over various core settings of your pod. So they call this the Pivo Pod. So notice as it's rotating around. That is pretty cool. You can control rotation speed, which I'm noticing that it's slow, but I mean, I'm not like going to be running around my kitchen by any means. You can use this to rotate the direction. You can use the shooting mode and shutter button and more. It's up to a 15-meter operating range. I live in a tiny house, very small kitchen, so I don't see that as being a problem at all. It can be paired to multiple Pivo pods. That's interesting. I would imagine that anyone who is really into video and live streaming, etc. Oh, I've got to get to the live streaming part because that was the question you asked. Would be that maybe getting more than one would be really cool. So they also have a YouTube channel, good to know, so you can see different tutorials, but I'm curious about the live streaming aspect since we got that. I'm wondering, I use Ecamm for all of my, Ecamm is just the platform that I use for my live streams, and I'm going to try to go up and see if it actually is going to register this or not, and see if that's something that can be done. I'm not quite sure I can figure it out right now, but I promise you that I will, because I think that that is going to be super huge, is if it can actually do live streaming. But anyway, and I'm not sure how long it lasts on a charge. So this was really obviously a true unboxing. It caught my attention because I just saw how you could be hands-free and it could follow you around. And like I said, I have 4 or 5 tripods. And not only do they take up space because they splay out, yes, they're lightweight, but it's just kind of a pain. They're never typically secure. I like this one because I can still use a tripod if I want height. There is an actual Pivo tripod that they do make available. Again, it's in the carousel below or off to the side. And you can see it because I linked that, but I don't need it. It's not necessary. I have enough, but I like how small this unit is. And it says, let's see, press and hold the button and the remote. This indicates, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to probably go to the YouTube videos because it doesn't directly make a statement about live streaming, but I would imagine that it does because it's a matter of your phone being hooked up. And so this would just be a matter of having your phone connected to the live stream and you being able to position it. So that's what I'm thinking with this. And again, brand new to it myself, but excited about giving it a try. Definitely excited at how easy it was to use. So now I'm going to just show you once again for those who are just joining. I actually put it on my own tripod, so I'm going to disconnect it now and remind you of how it came. I will take my phone out and show you. So here's my smartphone, an iPhone 11. It fit in there just fine. This is the unit. When I took it out of the box, there's just a little bit of that plastic paper that protects things. That's what I was blowing off. But this is how it came. It actually had this stationary piece hooked on it so that you can actually do a panorama if you want to. So you can put your phone sideways. I wouldn't use this for vertical position. I would use this one for vertical position of your phone. This was intended for landscape or horizontal. That way you have optimum security. I will say I do like how it feels. It's nice and sturdy and stable. There is that threaded, whatever you call these things, at the bottom so that you can thread it onto a screw, the tripod maybe that you have, or if you're picking up the Pivo brand. Then it has these feet that come out, which I still haven't really figured out why that's, I guess it's just for maybe more stability. But these, unless I'm missing something here, but those feet come out on this, just like that, and then they tuck back in, so that's cool. This is what rotates. Here's the power button. Here is the charging button, the adapter button. So it comes with a small length to that charging cord. And then I did get the case because I did want to have that extra security with it. So it will just pop back in here. Then you have your remote, goes in here, instructions go in the back. The only thing is I'm not sure if I would be able to fit this in there, but I think that's okay. So then it protects everything just like this. And I'm really excited to give it a try. So if you want to visit, and I'll put these down, take this down, hang on 2 seconds. I have a YouTube channel. It is, let me see, let me put this one up. At the Patty Riley on Instagram. I have a YouTube channel that's the Patty Riley. And basically, I'm gonna wrap up this video and I'm gonna go set this up in the kitchen, and I'm making a, what is called a baked pasta, feta, and cherry tomato dish. And I'm gonna add chicken sausage to it. So if you wanna stay tuned, I'm gonna be setting this up. That's why I wanted to do the unboxing with everyone, just so that you can see how it comes packaged, which I thought was really nicely done. This is actually what the extra stand came in that you get. So just check in the carousel and the items that I have tagged, because there are different versions of this. I think in some instances, even if you just wanted to get the pod, you could do that. But I was in need of an upgrade from some of my phone holder adapters, if you will. So that's why I went for, this is the Pivo Pod Silver Edition. And that's why I got this one, was because I knew I needed to kind of update and get better quality of the holders for my phone. So I'm glad I did, but this is it. So I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. I'm gonna be doing one tomorrow or later tonight, and that's on the Pura. So if you follow me, you'll get an alert on when I'm doing this. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of this, but I've been also super anxious about opening this. This is one of those air diffusers that you plug in and you can use your phone to customize the scent. So it's gonna be kind of cool. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thank you so much for watching my unboxing. Bye.